The SAHRC says the government has a constitutional obligation to explain its actions in the Dalai Lama's visa application, and Parliament's ad hoc committee has met today to look at the list of nominees for the vacancies at the IEC. Ambusiswa Khatebe with the latest news update. The SA Human Rights Commission says the government has a constitutional obligation to explain its actions in the Dalai Lama's visa application. It also voiced concern over unexplained delays in processing the Tibetan spiritual leader's visa application. The Commission says in a statement, if the government fails to provide reasons and an explanation for its handling of the matter, it raises serious concerns about discrimination, a lack of commitment to transparency, and to enabling freedom of speech in the country. The SAHRC asked why it was that a well-known international figure who posed no security threat and had a record held in high regard by the international community had failed to have his visa processed in an expeditious manner. By providing an explanation, government might be able to avoid being regarded as willing to sacrifice the country's commitment to human rights values, the Commission said. The visa would have enabled the Dalai Lama to visit South Africa this week to participate in the celebration of Archbishop Emeritus Desmond Tutu's 80th birthday. IFP spokesperson on International Relations and National Assembly House Chairperson Ben Skosana says his party hopes that the Nobel Peace Laureate Archbishop Tutu and President Jacob Zuma could meet soon and reconcile their differences for the sake of the country. This comes after Tutu's blistering attack on the ANC-led government. Skosana elaborates.
I think it is regrettable that things have developed to this end where the Archbishop was so angry, but the anger is also justifiable. And I think a reconciliation between the Bishop and the government, particularly the President, is necessary, and therefore a meeting between the Bishop and the President would go a long way in bringing matters to a head.
Catch our Archbishop Tutu package on option 7. Angry Tembisa residents are taking on the Ekurhuleni mayor and his committee, questioning his leadership style. Mayor Mondli Ngungubele is meeting the residents following violent protests over high electricity tariffs. The residents went on the rampage last week, setting alight police vehicles. They want Eskom and not the municipality to provide their electricity, arguing it will be cheaper. And lastly, Parliament's ad hoc committee, which has been set up to look at the list of nominees for the vacancies at the Independent Electoral Commission, has met today to look at the nominations. The 14-member committee is chaired by ANC MP Chief Pategile Holomisa, and its members are drawn from other parties represented at Parliament. Their task is to look at the list of 17 nominees who have been selected by a panel chaired by the Chief Justice. Holomisa explained.
By the 27th, if I'm not mistaken, of October, the committee must report to Parliament, because we want to avoid a situation where there's a stage where there's no commission, because the commission's term expires in October.
Catch the latest news anytime here on Newsbreak, option 1.